to do this and be introduced? Do you want to just say your name, who you're playing, and whatnot, or do you want to do it organically within the story? I'll let you guys decide.
You know what? Doing it like organically sounds funny.
Okay.
Oh, JK made it on time. I'm glad the holiday traffic was not bad.
Good evening. Yeah, it was somewhat surprising.
No sweat.
Good to see you.
We'll keep
Yeah,
Alton because we asked him short notice to come here, so we'll keep who we have.
yeah.
Works for me. I don't mind either way on how you want to do the introduction. Organically works fine as well, although I don't want the two of them to sit there for 20 minutes.
Oh, trust me. They're going to be very apparent to you and the focus of attention, no matter what you do. I promise you.
Oh dear.
Then whatever you want to do.
Not up to me, up to the players.
Are we arriving by ship, or are we already here?
You have arrived by ship with the latest transport of 60 people that have come to the colony. You know everything that is happening about the current political scandal that involves a botanist that was demoted. And in the ashes of that political scandal rose this impromptu election by the lead communications specialist, a Yoseki by the name of Deirdrick, who is currently running for administrator against the current administration.
Gotcha.
And wouldn't you know it,
Right.
she's recruited you to her side with another person.
Okay, does she know who I am?
Yep.
Okay, because I'm about debunking falsehood and myth and disinformation, maybe.
That's
okay.
exactly why she chose you. She wants you here to debunk these people.
Okay.
Delusion is a very powerful thing.
It is.
Let the games begin then.
Yep. But what about Molly? What's your stake in all this? You're not a Knight of Galarian like your twin or anything. I mean, like, why would you come into political scandal to help people from not getting hurt or to keep unrest from getting out of control and keep accord within the colony? Or do you like just to watch the world burn?
Well, Molly is like very much concerned about the well-being of people.
Yeah.
And their health, of course, and this like scandal is very much a concern that needs to be kind of taken care of.
We wouldn't want tariffs to get out of control, would we?
No, be terrible.
But just so you know, she's trying to invite space pirates in that are going to take over the colony.
Free
And
captains.
will in that. Yeah.
In maths, yeah.
And that won't go well for anybody.
Now, they invested a lot of money, and they're called free captains. They bring trade.
Dirty, rotten, filthy scobos, as Crash would say.
Spobos. Yes, Spobos.
Yep.
Space hobos.
Oh, God. Oh, I forgot to, why is that the wrong thing? I have to fix my Horizons thing again. I apologize for that. For some reason, the window on Foundry gets very, very odd. There we go. Now we're on the right window. So, would you like to give a brief recap of what happened last time? I believe you were discussing breaking into somebody's apartment?
Man, I can barely remember what happened last week. It's been a crazy time. But the long and the short of it is, we are in the middle of a political scandal. We have had a stone spire on the planet that we found around 2 months ago in in-game time.
Mm-hmm.
Shortly after finding that, there was a planetary-wide disruption that caused a release of necro radiation. This affected creatures and colonists of the entire planet. These reverberations were felt in not just our colony, but others as well. What this led to was Deirdre's assistant, Balco, being suddenly necrotized. During all of this, though, we learned that Deirdre was I wouldn't so much call it in love with him, but she was definitely grooming him. And we also learned that the reason that the murder happened is because Balco was out and about in the colony. Long story short, he killed one of the 4 orc sisters who work in the labor department as they were having a lovers' quarrel as well. This caused much drama. Eventually, we got some information on the stone spire. We took scans of this stone spire and played it on our terminal inside of our administrative office. During that, we found out some not so great information. The planet is screaming. Civilizations have lived and burned and been destroyed, and it was not a good time. Through that process, our systems were hacked, and a signal was trying to release itself through the communications relay. Our lovely Vesk took it upon themselves, at my request, to destroy the computer, and it was at that exact moment that Deirdre returned to the administrative office. That was her desk and her station that we destroyed. Not only did we destroy her communications relay, her quote-unquote partner is now dead, and we gave a promotion to someone else and dedicated the Spire Tower to the Angelos sister who died in that attack. We did not name it after Balco. We thought it would be in poor taste as he was the murderer. Through that caused Deirdre some real strife. She decided to reach out to free captains and also the Aspis Consortium, and has conspired to take down the current administrative position through deception, hacking, stealing personal records of the entire colony. She began to plaster personal information about our current administrative team across the entire colony, masquerading as a famous live streamer. Deirdre also tried to push a disinformation campaign through a false proxy. The first day of this so-called election happened a bunch of back and forth name calling, us learning that our B team was working with us and against us. And through that process, we ended up convincing our B team characters to join our side, as Deirdre had pulled the oldest trick in the book of tell 2 groups of people locked in a cage to kill each other and hope that they don't talk it out. So she lured us to a location, locked us all in a cage, and we all decided, well, fuck this lady, and teamed up together.
Well, in her
We now
defense...
found...
Oh, go ahead.
Yes. We got to the second day. Things did not go very well for her. We learned that she was using telepathic rings to read and monitor people's minds. She had also had some hacking done to prevent us from sharing information that she did not want to happen. During this process, she intelligently decided to, because we stopped her from broadcasting the scream again, because she's an idiot, she then decided, while we were all locked together, that she would release the scream for a third time, this time making it out partially. We used the psychic resonance of the most powerful being on the planet, to stop the communication, and we now find ourselves basically at the precipice of the third day, with knowing now that she is not going to back down. It has heavy investors and will do whatever it takes to try and win.
Damn, that's a lot. And
you got to set the stage.
And imagine in the module, all it told me was, let the players talk.
Yeah, like she was basically one of the people that like signed up and was like one of the only people, so she got given the role. But she's one of the types that are like way in over their head for certain things.
Possibly.
And it's in it for their own gain.
Maybe.
Yeah, we also assume that she's the fall guy for this entire operation, the public-facing distraction, and I think that was the last thing we left off on, of like me and Joy going surveillance mode or something. I don't recall.
I believe what you did was you told your head of security and his forces to spread out and go to the Stone Spire, where they found transients. And you also found out that one of the Willowwynth children, a teenager, was collecting shavings, or as he described it, dispensed runes from the Stone Spire, along with little microchips, like communicator chips that he was hiding all over the community or the colony, for other people to pick up and find, kind of like a courier.
He was doing dead drops.
One slight thing that I want to note, I think we only told the scout to check out the spire, and the security team needed to stay in town because of, well, necrotized stag bears, which apparently become more of a problem.
2 attacks in 2 nights.
I would classify this as a problem.
You took their potatoes. So, we ended things on day 2 and whatnot. You just want to get to day 3. You want to break into someone's apartment. It's up to you guys. I do what you want. The event says let the players talk.
I think we go to day 3 and meet our new adversaries.
Okay.
I don't want to have them sit here for a bunch of time while we roleplay in the night while they're not here.
Oh, they're not going. They're not going to sit there. They're going to be in Dietrich's apartment with her while you try to break in.
Is that what we're doing?
That was one of the ideas I had, but now that we're going to day 3, we can just go to the election where we see them there. It sounded like you wanted to break into this person's apartment.
I don't know. What did you guys want to do? I don't recall wanting to do that.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure about what our reason would have.
I heard break into the old lady's apartment, and I prepared it. I even said, apartment uploaded.
Huh.
Yeah, I personally do not recall.
Okay.
Maybe it was Crash that said it. I don't recall.
No, it was Gar that said that.
Okay. We can break into her apartment if it is better for the story. I don't think Axiom would want the social implications of us being caught breaking into her apartment, though. So I would not bring Axiom as a character if that's what we were doing.
Yeah, I think that's why Gar floated the suggestion, but then Axiom said that, and he was like, well, all right.
Yep. So, looks like day 3. As you wake up, it's been 2 days of this very exhausting political debate that's been going back and forth. First, she had the advantage. Now you have the advantage. You took away her team B. Now it looks like she has a whole bunch of new supporters on her side. Take a look over here. She's got the chief builder. She's got the secondary security engineer officer now. She seems to have 2 new people with her as well, along with still the botanist and the sanitation officer.
The gallery of rogues grows bigger, eh, Deirdrick?
I'm a rogue now.
I just imagine he says that in character. I'm a rogue now.
Oh my god!
He mumbles that he's on his computer / comlink, but he just mumbles that out loud. Is there a local infosphere already on this colony?
Unfortunately not. Local infosphere is an advanced project. Right now, all you have is basically like a hacker's delight, which is just kind of like this ragtag network that was set up by a contemplative, an android, and maybe some kids who are stuck here. And
Yeah, it's just a giant group text. That's basically it.
All right. I'm going to start fact-checking everything.
all right.
And I mean even my own employer, because, like I said, I hope she knows what she got into.
Yeah.
I'm just comparing people's claims to what facts I can gather.
Sure. What would you like to give me?
Well, she has made claims that the administrators are up to no good. I want to look at each of those claims and see what evidence she has.
All right. Let's do it this way. Whom do you want to investigate first? The Lashunta, the Vesk, or the android?
Who's of the accusations?
Yeah.
Who's the flim-flam man? Who's the
Oh, definitely.
the voice?
Definitely this one. The android.
Okay, then Axiom it is.
All right. And while that's happening, Molly, would you like to do your own investigation into one of these 3 despots?
Amalia would love to do psych evals.
Okay.
Or like look at psych
they've been made
evaluations.
public, which they should not have been. So you should be able to find them.
Yeah, she'll definitely be looking into that to figure out like what this deal is and if there's like any after effects from wherever they have been.
Sure. Your DCs will be announced. They will be 17, and you may roll them publicly.
What check do you want for this? Medicine, life science?
Justify it, and I will grant it.
I would say medicine because this is looking at their their mental psyche,
Okay.
and maybe any sort of like reading through the files and noting any like health debilitations
Sure.
and whatnot.
How about you, Elton? What will you be giving me for your DC 17 check?
I think this will be computers for now.
Okay. I'll let you guys roll that.
Okay. Now, how do I choose computers?
All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to open up your character sheet. You go to the proficiencies, which is the hand. Next to computers, you're going to see this die that when you highlight it or mouse over it, it's going to spin a little bit. You're going to click. Yep. You're going to click that. It is a public roll, so you don't need to change roll mode. You click the roll +8.
Okie doke.
Alrighty. So, Lars, one of the first things you realize about going on this little hacker's delight is that there is so much conflicting information that there's nothing really for you to compare it to, except maybe a public psychological profile, and that profile has been edited heavily. People have been adding things onto the list, particularly about both Harriet and Axiom, calling the android extremely emotional and irrational, and the Lashunta to be some sort of grifter.
Okay. Since I can't... Okay. I'm going to pick these claims and start requesting facts. Like,
Okay.
cite your sources. Do you have a degree in psychology?
The 4-year-old
and just-
responds and says no.
Oh, yes. Watch out for
The
for
child.
that one.
Ah,
They're
yes.
more powerful than anyone on this planet.
One of the
dear.
facts you find on the network is they are obsessed with a child. All of
It's
them.
that one right there.
Oh, the one that will eventually destroy the... Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Helen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's too powerful for her own good.
Cookies.
Well, that's what I'll start with. I'll start requesting citations, sources from those people that have made these claims.
Alrighty. And while Lars is doing that, Molly, your medicine check shows that while they are in good health, they've been pushed to the brink the past 48 hours. These people have been very stressed out. They've gone through some very harrowing experiences. You start seeing signs of it mentally and physically on them. They're extremely agitated. Someone has been goading them nonstop. And you don't think it's just politically. You think it's all the pressures of running a colony and also all the things that happen in the interim. So they're either not getting enough sleep or they're simply not getting enough time inside the administration office to the point where things are starting to pile up. They seem distracted.
Well, that is a very, how do you say, not good?
In your
This
professional
may be-
opinion?
Yeah.
In your professional
Seems to-
opinion? Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, my bad.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, they seem to be like quite a detriment if they are this bad.
In your professional opinion, you believe they should be on vacation for 3 days?
Ridiculous.
Yep.
Do you have authority to relieve them of duty?
I believe Mally can make a suggestion
Oh.
to have them go on vacation, but not quite
Okay.
not quite any authority for that.
Oh, well, we'll see about that. Lars, your requests are met with confrontation. No one is able to back their claims. In fact, many of the claims get even more outlandish at this point. If you're going to see for yourself what the truth is, you're going to have to talk to these people.
All right. Is there an open debate right now?
There is.
Okay. Goodness. All right. Well, I start marking some of these claims as still needing citation so that everyone can see that these are being challenged.
Okay. All right.
And the claims about Axiom is that he's a con artist, a flim-flam man. What's the...
So this is your grifter. This is your highly emotional android who believes that he is emotionally withdrawn.
Highly emotional android. That seems contradictory.
It does. It's been
All right.
quite heated.
Okay, well, So, communicating with him would just be shouting over the crowd?
You don't have to shout with him over the crowd. You can take the podium, or you can, maybe take him aside and maybe talk to him man to man, or man to machine, or however it's done.
All right. Yeah, I think I'll approach. Once I figure out how to move, there we go.
And then just
I will move
flick.
non-threateningly, not even non-confrontationally, just sidle, if that's a word. Axiom, hello. I'm Lars Renudo. I'm here to fact-check some claims that have been made about you. If you have a moment.
What is it you wish to learn?
Oh, someone's made claims that you're highly emotional and unstable. Do you know if they're referring to a particular incident?
I can't recall a particular instant where I have had an emotional outburst. I think logically, make decisions quickly when needed.
Makes sense. I'm going to zip through the claims and see if they have cited any incidences in particular.
One incident includes a situation where Diedrich had asked, in particular, for Balco to be remembered in some fashion afterwards. Then a confrontation broke out within the administrator's office, citing that not only all the administrators were there, but she was asked to leave to get lunch and told to leave for exactly 1 hour while they investigated what was potentially an extremely dangerous piece of magitechnology.
All right. This magitech technology that's mentioned here, and I'll point to it.
Highly dangerous.
And you dealt with it? You protected the colony?
Of course, to protect the colony, unfortunately, the communication relay in our administrative office had to be severed from our planetary connection. In the process of our discovery, we learned that this magitech technology was trying to escape and broadcast itself outside of the planet.
Is this in reference to the plinth that you found?
That is correct.
Do you have footage of what occurred?
We do. But someone has hacked our systems, and any time we try to display it, and I look at Diedrich, it will not upload. She has heavy backers who are compromising our systems.
Right, I'll take notes on that. You see me typing away. Well, that would be my first goal. Who is responsible for the servers?
Well, I look over at Diedrich. It was her, but she decided that in her glorious wisdom, we must be hiding something with what we were doing in our office. So she took it upon herself to broadcast that signal across the planet again, after it is responsible for deaths of people across multiple colony sectors.
All right, I make furious notes.
As I'm sure you're aware, yesterday, she did it again for a third time, releasing it.
So she has control of the servers, but that's not her role?
She's the communications expert, and she's also taken it upon herself through volunteer to have control of everyone's paycheck. She's been secretly skimming off the top and is now telling people something along the lines of she's using it for the betterment of the colony or some such, but when we brought up that she's stealing from people, she deflected.
Who's responsible for oversight in the colony?
Us, but she has somehow, through malicious means, prevented some of those measures from taking place when we attempt to protect the colony.
Interesting. Can you show me the server? I should be able to help you gain access.
After we are finished with this section of the debating, I have no problem with that.
Very good. I look forward to it. Thank you.
Right, now Molly, is there someone from that side of the fence that you would like to talk to before we get started with the debate? Maybe potentially the one who is most affected by this 48-hour period of stress?
Yes. Who will they be, if I may ask?
Well, Vesk are prone to violence.
Well, then I will speak to Kuzan the Vesk.
Okay.
Um, yeah, pardon me, but if I may, I'd like to introduce myself. I am Mali. I am the doctor here in charge of people's well-being and health. And I couldn't help but notice that you and your party here seem to be very much stressed. Um, you don't think that may be influencing you guys' aggressive activities very much, right?
Molly, is it? The hell is
Yes,
that
I am
supposed
Mali.
to mean?
Well, your psychic vials here says that you guys are very stressed, and that may lead to mental instability of sorts. Um, have you guys been taking enough precautions to de-stress, if I may?
I mean, I know I have. I train every day.
Well, I mean something to relax.
That's what I said.
Noted. If I may, what do you think may be causing you these stresses? Outside of the weight of being the administrators here?
Hard to say. Kind of wish people would listen to reason, but some people just aren't interested in reason. No matter how many chances we give them.
Who may this person be that's causing so much stress? Are they another administrator?
No. I'd have told them if it was. Thing is, I have this habit of actually talking to people and not basing character judgments on data pads and metrics or whatever. Kind of gives them a very pointed look at that.
Well, I am currently talking to you now, but I do have a data pad with your information.
I bet you do.
Yes, I am a doctor here. The
Well, not
well-being
sick,
of
so-
citizens here is very much of importance to me.
Oh, you're one of those doctors.
Gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
I don't need a shrink. I mean, I'm sure some people do.
Well, I am in charge of any medical attention and performing augmentations. Well, I also do Pilates on the off time. Would you like to give it a try?
Yes. He looks very confused and he's not sure if he should say no or not.
Molly will give them a card.
Kuzan takes the card.
You can bring yourself and the other administrators if you want a good place to relax, de-stress. You know?
Sure.
Well, maybe dance too, if that's what you're into.
Kuzan has a brief flashback to the night before. I know just who to invite.
Oh no.
Oh, joyous! More people, the better. I have a brief inkling of who this is, out of character, but not in character.
So already I'm seeing some stark differences between the two new characters.
Mm-hmm.
One has given you the hard sell, the other has given you the soft approach. Haria, you don't seem popular.
Yeah, Haria is probably also looking mighty stressed, trying to balance some actual printouts she's done because fuck using a datapad, what the fuck is this technology? And way too full of a coffee mug that is constantly sipping. Those 3 days get to her slowly and visibly.
Oh my, that is a lot of physical documentations you have there.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of things have happened.
Yes, I can only imagine. You guys have definitely been busy, and you guys are looking quite worn out.
I'm sorry. I'm not quite sure. Did you come in with the latest ship or?
Out of character, have we always been here, or did we just come in with the latest shipment?
You came in with the latest shipment of 60 people. They were the Ruzonians from Triaxis. Basically, these 60 people are the very first new people to the colony, so you weren't here for the first 3 months, but you're here for month 4.
Yes, I came here with the latest batch of 60. 60 new people looking to colonize.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome to the colony. I'm sorry you have to witness all of this disaster. It's some people and some decisions, you know. Things happen when, you know, planets do their own weird things.
I'm sorry, but what is that?
They're common. Yeah. There seems to be. I mean, there's surely some. Most of it already published. I think, probably in the whole hackers deal, you know, technology stuff. But the whole of the obelisk seems to be connected with some ancient Magitech artifacts that are connected with a couple of doomsdays, and it seems like some people like to provoke another doomsday.
Mally just has a nervous expression on her face.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. Where can I read this information?
It's basically anything connected with the initial Scream, so the Balco Angular Sisters incident, the whole obelisk as a whole. I think Axiom has, witnessed the end of things in one of those who came before. Like, not witnessed as in having been there, but haven't had a vision of that. It's... yeah, and with the latest broadcast incident, you know, one after which you might have felt a compulsion to bring cookies to the Willow-Wanth household. Yeah, it's also connected.
So, she is describing that one of the administrators was forcefully given someone else's memories, and then suddenly cookies? Molly, what do you make of this?
Mally is a little bit nervous. Okay, you guys are doing a lot worse off than I thought.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate.
I mean, from your perspective, like, these people are off their rockers talking about the end of days. You know.
Yes.
Lars,
Well,
the more you watch this woman. Oh, go ahead.
Molly would say, I think, after this, sort of tension, anxiety point is done, I would very much like to speak more on this topic. At least, this end of times is concerned.
If it brings you any comfort in the destruction of the worlds I saw, it was all instantaneous.
Axiom, this normally doesn't bring comfort to people.
Yes, that does not bring me comfort. I am very much would not like destruction of worlds and civilizations.
So
It would be over so fast you wouldn't even know it. It's okay.
So Lars, from what you can see, after this woman came to talk to them about how they're feeling, and now she's casting a spell, they're becoming extremely more agitated.
Who was casting a spell?
Molly.
Yeah, I'm analyzing target on Axiom.
Oh, cool. I'm good.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, what would a doctor take here?
A gun.
I do have a gun.
Seems fine. It doesn't seem like his health is in any, disorder.
I think there's dissociation in order.
It's just androids. They're emotionless.
I'll take your word for that. Well, it's been nice talking to you guys, but I must return to my duties.
Yeah, and if you're going over to Didrik and consulting them in any way, shape, or form, maybe try to convince her that she might not want to retransmit the whole obelisk scream stuff because, well, it might bring on the end of times.
Yeah, I will try my best to find a way to word that in a less.
It's been a long-standing disagreement.
Yeah, a less alarming way, or a more alarming way. Well,
do whatever you think is appropriate about the end of times.
Yes. Well, nice meeting you guys.
Yeah,
You should like slightly back away before turning around.
Yep. So as Lars and Molly return, Diedrich's gonna come over to you guys and whisper. So, what was your initial impression? It's that they're clearly scared of a boogeyman, from what I can tell.
I would not rule that just yet. If you are aware, I am a person with mystical abilities. I don't think it's too far off that they may encounter something of the supernatural.
It's a ghost?
Maybe a ghost, an apparition, some sealed creature from a times long past. It could be a lot of things that we probably should take precautions in going after or uncovering.
What about you, Lars? What are your first impressions?
Well, there are a lot of things that haven't been verified, but it does seem like the obelisk needs to be quarantined. It could be potentially dangerous, and some signal that it sent seeming to have a terrible effect on the colony. We should not be sharing it.
Yes.
Also, there's some footage that I think should be released so I can review it.
Should we really be releasing footage out like that?
No, I'll look at it. You can see it too. There is footage of there was a threat to the colony that the administrators handled, but the footage of that has been suppressed.
I think it would be wise to very much see it privately before it is released publicly.
Absolutely.
At least not to be alarmist.
Absolutely. I agree.
Tensions seem very high among you and the administration.
And I'll smile at Diedrich.
Yeah, for reasons that isn't fully disclosed. I do agree with Lars here that poking around with this spire or obelisk will may seem to turn things catastrophic.
Very well. If you believe it's for the best. I just think it's just some rock that was left from some previous civilization, but everyone's making it out to be something it's not. But we'll debunk it. Don't you worry. In fact, I'm willing to take you to the administrator office right now and look at the footage.
That'd be fantastic.
All right.
You have is this not something you should talk to the other administrators about?
Oh, yes. We'll want to bring them as well. We'll show them firsthand that it isn't real.
Trying to run away from our little debate again, Deirdre.
Oh, no running. I'll meet you head on.
Well, then let's do it in the open, in front of everyone. No need to hide in an office.
Very well. Select who you wish to speak.
I was under the impression there was a... Didn't you want to go to the office to do something about that? I mean, we're not willing to delay things if you are willing to share things we wanted to share since, I think, day one? Or before that?
While I do enjoy a good performance, I don't think now is the time to be so antagonistic to one another. Aren't you guys part of a team?
That is what we thought. And then Deirdre broke into the medical offices and released all of our information. Then decided to join up with the Free Captains and the Aspis Consortium to take the colony away from us. A goal to build a space elevator here so that pirates may come here and claim the territory. All so that she can remain in power.
A fanciful story. But I've yet to see any proof.
Can I roll a perception check?
Of course. What are you trying to perceive?
Sense motive.
Sense motive on Axiom. That will be a DC 17.
Blind or public?
Public. It has been announced. You know, with androids, they're so emotionally unaware that you can't really read anything about him. He could be bald-faced lying to you, he could be telling the truth, and the expression would just be the same. The usual visual cues that you get from organics and other creatures, especially from either dragonkin or, say, Scarcesians or half-orcs or half-elves, none of it's there. It's just like looking at a shell.
I thought I was supposed to be highly emotional. What happened?
Yeah.
Well, I would think working with Aspis would not be too ideal here.
Yeah, you'd think that, huh?
Yes, hopefully that is not happening. There's no communications with them.
Oh, there are.
They're as much a part of New Harmony as we are. They are a valid colony.
Yeah, they also have sent some very over-eager negotiators. Let's put it like that. One negotiator who was very over-eager, especially when it comes to the obelisk.
And didn't
Yes,
you
they tried
threaten to kill
buy
her
it.
as soon as she came through the door?
She kicked the fucking door of the operations center down.
You break into the administrative office, and if we do not raise our guns at you, then we are not doing our jobs properly to secure the colony that we manage. I look to the crowd. Do you not want a leader who is willing to take decisive action? Who is willing to protect your interests? Or do you want someone who's willing to sell the colony out from underneath your foot? Any potential gains or future that you would have had here, prospects, glory, all will belong to the Aspis Consortium and the Free Captains.
Laban,
If this is the future that you wish to have, then I am sorry.
Laban too cheers and says, "You tell him, Hot Circuits."
Malia chuckle.
So the crowd is really worked up because they've seen a lot of drama in the last 2 days, and you can see that people took like the day off of work and everything just to see the political debate. There's almost everyone in the colony here.
Axiom steps away.
So, who gonna speak first?
I think for the establishment, Harriet will probably speak, but if she'll slide in before Deirdre, I'm not sure she would do that. I think she would probably first listen if Deirdre has anything more to say at this point.
Diedrich's on the defensive from yesterday. She's waiting for you to go first.
Yeah. I think Harriet will come forward, and I think the angle she will be choosing for this is more of a bring the colony back together. Let's not be distracted by this sort of thing. Kind of vibe. Mostly in a well, we're open to change as the administrators committee, but also me personally as a follower of auras. I embrace change, but this cannot be done with people who actively try to work against the interests we all have, which brought us here, working together to solve this this awful medical issue we have been tasked with solving here. On our other sides, we have had some people supporting Deirdre who, against our best recommendations, have chosen to share information that is clearly medical in nature with others because they deemed it was not important for our purpose.
I
We have-
apologize. I need to interrupt right now. The colony is being attacked by stag bears. Any available hands, be ready for combat. Everyone else, get into your shelters.
As everyone begins to look around themselves and, murmuring is heard as you suddenly hear screaming.
Oh my.
We need to take care of this. Please, take care of yourselves.
Something has changed these animals, and it seems as though their flesh has rotten off. They've turned a strange color, and they're extremely aggressive. As one of them lunges forth, as Erishon, the advisor, raises his crutch and deflects one of the blows as he's pushed back. And these people are going to go running and screaming.
Screaming seems appropriate, yeah.
Yep. Well, they're summer Rosonians. If they were winters, they wouldn't scream. This is a severe encounter, children.
Oh.
Wonderful. Now, one quick point of weird stuff about envoys. Most directives assume that you're with a group that knows your directives in general, but I think Marley and Lars wouldn't have the whole amount of knowledge that the rest of the group would have, so could we theoretically say, as long as it's verbal, we could potentially say, okay, that's probably a thing you would understand, like in the broadest sense, get them, or
So,
Ooh.
you mean for the purposes of your improvisations?
for the, I think it's directives, like get them. Normally those directives would require some points of common knowledge about tactics and stuff.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, and then forming a bond as well. Probably not.
Molly,
Not a
I
bond.
didn't
you did
have to
But-
announce that.
right. You could have formed a bond with them while you were speaking to them. You were doing so very casually over the course of 10 minutes.
Then Mally would have mentioned it, so like she could speak with them or talk with them in private or anything later.
I'll leave that up to you guys.
Would you, if Molly mentioned anything about forming a mystic bond, would you guys be interested?
Ugh. It's very tough. I don't think Axiom would, no. I don't think he trusts you. I think he does not trust Deirdre, does not trust the people around her. No.
I think.
Ku-
Oh, yeah, so you go ahead.
Yeah, Kuzan is a generally open person, doesn't really hide anything from anybody, so he might and not really realize it. I don't think he'd mind even if he knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Harrier would be a little bit confused by it, but not really opposed.
Molly would give you all the details on how it works, like it's a drug that you see on TV.
Oh god.
I mean, I've worked with a hippie once before. It's, yeah, sure. Kumbaya and stuff.
Yeah. Axiom is emotionally unaware. He does not understand.
Yes. I do have this bond formed with Daedric, Lars, and the other chiefs and officers here. I do not allow for telepathy, though, so no one will be reading your minds.
Alright. I just need Molly to roll initiative and we can begin.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No problem.
Wanted you to be able to explain all that. Because a lot of people may not know how mystics work. Axiom, I think because you talked to Two-Core and got that message just in time. You're up first.
Okay. Well, we are going to spend 2 actions to give Draken 3.
Yeah.
We need to protect the people, even if this means my robot being destroyed. So, moves up front.
Mm-hmm.
First action. Second action and third action is area fire in a 10-foot burst, which is going to hit all 3 of those homies right there.
Okay.
And I need a reflex saving throw from each of them, please. Two failures, 1 success for 4 points of damage. And as my last action, Axiom is going to move into a better position. That'll end my turn.
Okay. This isn't made of meat. Gonna go to the first... Oh, go ahead.
I have to interrupt.
Yes.
When I roll initiative, I also create my field,
Okay.
my quantum pulse. So I'm going to center it so I can catch as many of my allies as possible in a 15-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives them an additional +5 to their speed
Oh, nice.
as I
Ooh, lovely.
manipulate time. So it could have affected Axiom's movement if he wanted it to.
I could have moved 5 feet further.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
And that's it.
I turn around. Well, that's helpful. Thank you, Lars.
Smile.
Let's see, who moves first, the stag bear or the peoples? I'm gonna roll.
Don't you kill another Angelo sister.
Sir,
We're running out of those.
we're running
Don't
out.
do it.
Okay, how...
There's only 3 of them.
They're put them on the endangered orc list.
All right, so how about this? I'll roll a 1d2. We'll do a die roll. 1, they get out of the way in time. 2, the stag bear gets a chance. How about that? Fate was kind. To the
We don't need
endangered
to find
species
another
list.
obelisk to name.
Yeah, if you had killed another one, I would have been.
Hello, tasty counselor.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Someone's about to get a job opening. As he becomes grappled. And as we all know, when a bear gets you in a hug, I get circumstance bonuses to those declaw rolls. Let me turn on Mauler.
Homie is so dead.
That hit. As Estrasa, the counselor, cries out in pain, "I'm not dead yet!" as blood fills the floor as this creature who has moved, grappled, and slashed him begins to tear into his flesh.
Jesus.
You're not made of meat, but you are. Step.
Oh no.
Yeah?
Don't you kill Axiom's best friend. Don't you do it.
We haven't talked since the first episode.
He's never around. We're so busy.
You could call.
Yeah, some friendships are long distance.
You could have called any time he gets pinned to the ground. And of course, that activates the Mauler. The Claw. Crit fail! No damage
Nice.
for him.
Nice.
Molly, you've heard about this
Uh.
before. Bears are terrible creatures, especially if they can talk.
Ouch.
Yeah. Be careful.
Wow, that was racist. Holy crap.
Oh, move. Guys, protect them.
Use the Pilates.
Yeah. Remember your Pilates training.
Oh my god, just shouts to the crowd. Pilates! Yeah,
Why can't I move?
you can't use the spacebar anymore, so version...
You just have to click.
Yeah. You
I was trying to drag and it won't let me.
Control,
Do you
and then click.
But you do have a
Do you have the
Plus
measure
5.
distance tool selected by any chance?
Yep, gotta have the token controls and select token, not the measure tool distance.
It was on ruler, yeah. It was
Yeah,
on
yeah.
like the okay, I got it.
Dietrich asks, "Do you need help learning the controls? This is the tutorial fight."
Please, no.
you have a +5 to your movement if you want it.
That won't be necessary. I am not getting in the immediately with a bear. They have claws. I don't have any claws.
Astra cries from the ground, "I highly recommend against it."
Yes, I see the danger. I will summon a tree.
Excuse me?
Oh no, a wood kineticist. No!
Tree!
Somebody save this man.
As you summon in a tree. Boop. Let's do this.
He's too big. He's too big.
Where do I put tree? Right there?
Yeah,
Right there.
Okay, yes. Alright, yes.
The tree won't protect them for long. That will be my turn.
It's called Protector Not for Long Tree.
Yes.
It's called the Protector. Every turn I want to, I will absorb so much damage tree.
Kuzan, you see a tree spring forth from the battlefield. She's that kind of doctor.
More
I
hippies.
mean, I hear trees are great at parties. Saw that last night too. All right, let's see. So I have an extra 5 feet of movement. Okay.
I don't know if that stacks with your Stellar Rush ability, though. They think they're both circumstance bonuses.
I think it's a status bonus. I'll look it up.
Oh, shit. Well,
Yeah.
That's even better.
So it stacks with Monk and Solarian, I think.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I'm not going to be able to attack, but that's okay because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move here for my first action. Wait, nope, can't do that. Hold on. Control Z. Let's try this again.
Oh, neat. Control Z works.
It is
Lars.
a status bonus.
Lars, he just took your job. He did the time thing.
He's a chromo skimmer.
All right, so I'm going to have to switch from photon to graviton. So that's going to be one action.
Grape flavor.
Okay, so I am graviton now, and now I'm going to use Stellar Rush. 50 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You get a +5 on top of that, too. So you can... Because it doubles your speed for Stellar Rush, so you should be able to move 60 because of that.
Oh, no, my speed is normally 20.
Oh, got it. So you can move 50. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I forget that Vesker's slow.
We are the stubby legs.
And yet they insist on chasing.
Because it's fun. Alright, let's see. Gonna. And I can't.
You can get there, right in
Yeah.
between both of them.
Are
you
you worried
hit-
about attacks of
If you
opportunity?
hit Draken, you're fine. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it's not gonna hit Draken. Because in
Okay.
Graviton, well, let's see. Stellar Rush in Graviton is an AoE pull, but I don't think that matters here.
On a failure, they are pulled directly towards you. I think they're as towards you as they can get.
I
Exactly.
could go like here and there, technically,
Oh, you could
'Cause
pull
they're
them
both-
off.
because they're both grappling people. That I mean,
Yeah. I'll allow
Oh,
that.
then, in that case, DC 18 Fortitude saves.
One critically fails.
Ooh, nice.
So this one, it be pulled back towards you. And he let go of Badly Hurt Man. This one is not pulled.
Okay. Yep, so Kuzan just moves way faster than he probably should. And when he stops, the air just kind of collapses in on him. And that's Kuzan's turn.
Alright. Haria!
Yeah, so Aria absolutely wouldn't have had a weapon anywhere near her hands, because she was still speaking while this all went down, so first thing she would probably fumble out her weapon. Because, well, it helps when fighting stack bearers. Now, how confident are we that the electrical engineer survives this without intervention?
Well, I can tell you this. There is already an engineer administrator. The chances are slim as they are for the 2 doctors on the field. I gotta make room.
Too bad, so sad. The counselor. Oh wait, no, we have the counselor is basically also the doctor. You know what?
Doctor
Let's.
should be okay-ish. Let's save the engineer.
you know, I kind of like a job here. You know, it would actually be mildly beneficial if you abdicated your position through death.
All right.
I'll see to the counselor.
I've missed you so much, Cursing Jam. Thank you.
So let's yell at everybody to fucking shoot that bear that's holding the electrical engineer,
Okay.
and we will also take a shot. So with leadership benefits. Is Reach too much in the way? I think so, right?
Now, he's a small little raptor guy. He can duck.
Okay.
It's okay. Don't hit his hat.
Yeah, so I might. So wait, how did the effect of Gavin?
It didn't get dragged onto it.
No, no, and it still works the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay,
So this one.
this one
And lead by example.
with leadership. Yes.
There you go.
Thank you very much. So for those uninitiated, this gives you an easier time to hit and also a little bit of chip damage.
Hit by 0.
Wonderful. And in my case, a little bit more of chip damage.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
As Haria fires an energy bolt from her gun and burns this thing from the inside, you see the hole go all the way through, and it is still animated by the necro radiation.
Fucking shoot those things! That includes you, Deirdre!
Okay,
God, it's still standing.
all right, I will. She takes out her weapons. I've never shot a gun before! Holy crap! Oh my god! I'm sorry I doubted you, Haria! You're better at this than I
You
thought!
finally you did something!
You told me to do the thing, and I did the thing, and the thing happened!
Good! You might have a chance on security team after all this!
Oh. Mm.
Great job, guys. The administration is certainly leading by example.
It gets
Holy crap,
back
I'm not going to
right,
sass her again.
right back up. But it's not grabbing him anymore. Do I shoot it again?
If you want to!
Wait, that's gonna... I don't know what I'm doing! It's all instinct, Mr. Frank!
He's amazing. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
We thought the kid was dangerous. Wow.
It refuses to die! What? Are the bullets working? Did I not load them the right way, Haria? What am I doing wrong?
Things usually take at least 4 bullets to die.
How do you know that?
Can it use more than one reaction a turn?
It cannot. You are correct. It's dead.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
okay.
I got excited.
That would have been funny, though. That would have been funny. It still keeps on getting up after just...
Some creatures have multiple reactions, but I can't
did
imagine
not.
what
It did not
two
have
creature does.
multiple
Okay.
reactions. No.
Sorry.
No, that's
Sorry.
okay. No, you're good.
Oh, that would have been a good
I
comedy.
didn't mean to ruin the fun, but
No,
you know.
I was lost in the moment. Electrical engineer, you say?
But
One
no.
thing about the whole reaction thing, I remember that I have a reaction too, and I would like to do the whole get them on this one without leadership bonuses this time.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. I think that one is in range, so
Okay.
it has to be this one.
Hang on, let me go back to your turn so I can actually put it on.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. It's not letting me put it on, probably because it's
Oh.
on this one. Yeah, I think so. Nope, it's not letting me put it on because that one's not linked properly. Let me go back to your original.
Let me. Yeah.
There we go. Yes. It was the effect that needs to be there. Get him is not the effect there. That is why it was not working. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yep.
I am going to use my second action to grapple this man because electrical engineers are delicious. And made of meat. The claw with Mauler. That's a critical hit. Are we saying goodbye to the engineer? Is he one of the scripted deaths that the module requires for this event?
Does he have ferocity too?
Does not.
Fuck.
Yeah.
As he falls to the ground and the stag bear rips into him with his claws and you see nothing but gore.
Oh, God.
And his scream.
No!
Oh, look, emotional. Dietrich points. Emotional.
Focus.
Is this the right time for this, Deirdrick?
I don't know. I have guns in my hands. I don't know what I'm
This
doing.
is all your fault, by the way.
This is your fault because bears.
Guys, now stop the time. Civilians are in danger.
Delicious Vesk. Grapple. Does an 18 beat your fortitude DC, Kuzan?
It does.
You are grappled. And for its third action, it is going to try to claw ya. A miss.
Okay.
Kuzan is unbothered. Lars, a lot of things are happening. Lots of emotions.
Sorry, whose turn is it?
It is
Yours.
yours, sir. Do you
Woohoo!
not
Okay.
Yep. The encounter tracker,
okay.
you can always pop out with right-clicking, and you'll still be able to see chat.
All right. I do not see the encounter tracker. Where?
The cross swords
Yep.
on the right-hand side.
All right. Awesome. Okay. I
Click
see
on
it.
that, and it'll give you a pop out if you give it a right click.
Okay.
And
Also,
then you can drag that on
There
the
it
screen
is.
wherever you want.
yep.
All right,
Also,
I got it.
you can
Thank you.
see when it is your turn, you have the orange dice around your token.
All right. So the engineer that became Gore, is he dead or dying?
He is definitely dead. He is in the boneyard right now being processed.
Okay. Okay. Bleh. Let's see. The Vesk is grappled but not injured.
Not injured, grappled, and he doesn't seem phased in the slightest.
I mean, this is just exercise to him, probably.
I mean, basically.
Okay. All right. So, all right. I'm going to center my 15-foot radius in this area.
Okay.
I don't know how to draw a 15-foot circle.
Yep.
But try to include all the relevant guys.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And nobody needs healing. So I think I should shoot someone. The one that just did the murders.
This one?
I'm going to the one that just killed the engineer.
Yes.
I'm going to injury echo, so they'll need to make a saving throw.
Okay. Please post the spell by left-clicking on the icon next to it.
Left clicking.
There you go.
There.
And are you selecting bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing? You should
I
probably
think I'll go with
press that.
slashing.
There you go. Critical failure.
Well, that's bad for him.
Do I need to roll damage, or did it do it?
You will need to roll damage.
Okay.
And I will be doubling it.
Ooh. Damage.
Does that one not have a clickable button for which type to roll?
Yes, the damage. You have to roll damage in the previous one before the crit failure. You've already selected the correct type of damage you wanted.
Okay. I don't see a place for it to... Where do I...
Okay.
It doesn't look like it's showing up on the spell either, Bramble.
Yeah, with
that is
slash
because
D,
that is because he reposted it.
Oh, I was gonna say, what slash D 1d6 work or something like that?
So the roll damage is between the will save and the select other variant on the previous card on chat.
Okay, let me head over to chat.
Yes.
That's what I'm missing here.
Yep.
Okay. Sip.
Alton is new to Foundry.
I am sorry.
No, you don't have to
Okay.
apologize.
Very good. Roll damage. There it is.
It will all become second nature to you, I assure you. Max damage. He'll take 12. And he takes bleeding, I believe. And I will put the bleed on him. He is unaffected by bleed.
Okay.
So,
All right. I think that's all of my actions. Yeah. Because I had to use an action to recenter the field. So all the stag bears have -5 to move, and all of my guys have +5. And that's it.
Alright, so Lars just let out a very powerful spell, and it seems that the will of these creatures is extremely low. You can press the little arrow next to the bottom of the encounter tracker. That will signify that your turn is over. There you go.
Got it.
People are going to start running.
Good. I'm glad they're finally getting the fuck out of there.
Yep, Angela's
I
sisters
mean-
are already gone.
Need a saving throw from these two here.
Mm-hmm. These two? Okay.
Yep.
Critical failure. Critical success.
Okay, well, yeah, that's how that works. Does get him effect on that still?
It does not have the leadership or lead by example bonus, sadly. So
Yeah.
no extra damage.
No problem. And then his third action is going to be to bite the near-death one.
Okay. That's it?
As he has he's got an installed reach weapon that acts as his jaws for max damage on that. And then Axiom's last action will be to pull out his gun.
All right. As soon as it goes down, it gets right back up with its reaction.
Okay.
Kuzan, you are grappled. You looking tasty. Time for the jaws. Miss. Jaws. Hit. 8 piercing damage, unless the tree interferes.
It will.
Okay.
Do I take any damage?
No.
Okay.
Tree is very strong.
Yep, and it'll have 2 HP left.
And a miss. Molly.
Oh, thank goodness, I didn't get to you too. Mally will use her focus spell. Anthem. So everyone within 60 feet that's within my bond will get Anthem, which is all of Daedric's crew and Axiom, Kuzan, and was it Haria?
Okay.
Yeah.
And also your dragon? Question mark.
Don't know if it's affected.
Emotion.
I'll have to find that out, but I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Yeah, if it's a construct, probably not. Mally will attack the the decaying stag bear.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find my spell. Some needle darts. Why not?
Oh, sorry.
No, because it's a player construct, he can have it.
Okay.
It's not immune to mental effects.
Ooh, miss by 0? How does
Miss.
that work?
Because he rolled a natural one.
Oh, okay.
Natural one, yeah. Oh no, I missed.
You could use a hero point.
Sure, why not? I'll save some actions from other people.
Okay. Oh my god!
Another one.
1 in
God.
400 chance!
Ouch.
Ouch. That will be my turn.
It was not...
I guess Mally would probably be like more concerned about the guy being eaten alive.
Maybe this is your first time watching a bear attack.
Yes.
Kuzan. These things
Right,
come back from death.
Well, gonna send them back until it takes. Going to switch to Photon.
It automatically switches to Photon at the end of a Stellar Rush. It swaps your stance.
Oh, then never mind. I didn't need to do that. In that case, this changes things. Kuzan is going to take a swing
Mm-hmm.
at the one on the left, his left. Okay. you targeted? Good.
And targeted
And
by a
make
lot of
our-
people.
Yes. He should be going down, I hope. Solar weapon. Here we go. Yeah.
That's a crit. It cannot come back from a crit. How do you kill it?
So Kuzan is still, his solar weapon is still that claw. He reaches back, the fingers of the claw pinch inward into a drill, and he puts it straight through this stag bear.
Oof. I mean,
I see it. It's the solar weapon to pierce the heavens.
you could roll damage, but it only has 1 HP. I'll let you decide.
You know, I just want to see.
Okay.
Rolling damage is fun.
Ooh. Well, can't take any damage when it's dead.
So then he is going to give the same treatment to the one in front of him.
You're so
The one
awesome,
grabbing.
Kuzan, Diedrich says.
Not now.
Wait a minute. There wasn't a no, though.
What? Don't distract me.
Oh, you grapple them back? Or no, you hit them. Okay.
Oh no, it just has the grapple trait on it. That was-
Okay.
yeah.
So that is a hit. These are very weak necrosized creatures. Another dead one. Back from the grave.
hit it again.
But he lets go of you.
All right, and we're gonna attack it a third time.
Okay. Another crit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, nice.
Kuzan, the crit master.
I mean, it's becoming thematic. The fight with the giant Electrovore that was going to steal Draken, crit that as well. Get a
Yeah.
kill.
Oh, and end the turn. There.
Haria.
Yeah, so Haria will kind of try to stabilize her shooting stance right through the crowd that's rushing, apparently through her position, which is a little bit distracting, but
They're past.
At
They're past.
all.
They're going. They're
oh
going.
no, Reach ran fully at me, probably. Yeah, but there's a good thing. There's only one left, so
He's hiding at your ankles.
let's fuck this last one up. We can probably lose another one, I think. This is motivating. Also, I'm shooting it.
Okay.
You know, stress gets to you, especially in a stressful situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, whoop.
That's a crit hit.
Oh, that is
Nice.
a nice happening.
It cannot come back from a crit. How do you destroy this creature?
If I deal enough damage, I might actually just hit it probably towards its head and also set the bush behind it on fire, and which leads to, well, probably the remains also being quite engulfed in flames.
Okay.
It's a good thing we installed a fire extinguisher from our stuff onto
Yeah.
Haria, with the remainder of your actions, you see another.
Oh.
Oh god.
We're not quite done. but it's too far away for me to tell you that you should probably shoot it. Wait,
It's a coming.
Is it off the map, or is that where it is?
That's where it is.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, probably.
Hey,
wait.
Bramble, you got to be honest. That can't be the art that Paizo made, is it?
Bramble
Like,
they
says
don't- They don't do art that good.
Bramble will tell nothing until the end of the book.
Okay.
Just imagine a bear, probably.
Yeah, just imagine a bear. You can do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? With the last action, let's just. You know what? I think that's a Hail Mary will also be a Hail Mary if it's across half the map. Let's just shoot the one that's far away.
It's the day of crits.
Yep.
Oh.
Nah,
No.
but at least it gets attention to it.
Instinct. She just starts firing.
She should have gone into security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
Another
fulfill
one.
my dream. She says.
Believe in the power of friendship and not backstabbing, I think.
Friendship, Lars. She says. Diedrich says to Lars. Lars, your turn. Friendship.
Okay. Well, none of our group are injured. Let's see. That thing is very far away.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to.
You could delay.
No, I want to keep my field up, and it
Okay.
requires me to take actions. So, okay, okay, that'll work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move. I think. Oh, that's right. I click and then click.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Take your time. Don't worry.
Cool. I will. Nope.
Make sure that you have the token controls and the select tokens selected. Don't have the measurement tool selected.
Token controls.
The top left.
Selected.
Yeah.
Uh,
And token selection should be right next to it. It's like a little box that's marqueed.
okay.
And
Well,
then you select your token.
You can click on her. You can also click Control while you're holding it as well to something like that.
all right. There we go.
And then just click where you want to go.
All right, I want to be here.
Okay.
And then I will renew my field. And cast field.
Okay.
And I'll be done.
No problem. So press the little icon next to shield. It's going to produce a spell card in chat, and there's going to be a drag onto your token effect.
And shield.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And then
It says effect spell shield. When you click and hold that in chat, you drag it over to your token and drop it on your token.
okay. Zip down to. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I drag the card.
You drag the spell effect onto your token. You should see like a little thing with a
I
person.
see it now.
Yep. Drag it right onto your token. There you go.
Okay. Got it.
Now you can click next turn. It looks like Axiom got ahead, which is good.
All right, we're done.
Yep. 7 damages as Draken rushes forward and Axiom takes a shot. Molly.
Okay, I can go 40 or so feet while still keeping my bonus.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on your move speed, but yeah.
Wait, you know, wait, no, I can't delay after the bear. Never mind. I forgot to turn off the roller again.
Yeah, version 13 is weird.
Yeah, I'll go here. It seems like it automatically goes to roller.
Mm-hmm.
I will keep up my. I will spend one action to sustain the anthem, and let's see, what can I do?
They will need to redrag the anthem onto their tokens because it expired.
Oh. Would that work if I click it again?
Yep.
Yep.
Just like that.
Okay.
And, yep, Lars did it perfectly.
You know, I'm concerned. Let me see. Oh, dang, it's too far away. I can't analyze it. I'll pull out my pistol as my last action.
Okay. You're not made of meat. Bear. Let's see here. It is going
At least
to
it doesn't get a trek through.
Mm-hmm. It's going to use its determined charge. It's going to stride and make a strike at the end of that movement. During the stride, the stag bear gains a plus 20 circumstance speed, so it can move up to 55 feet.
Oh god, it's coming towards us.
It's barreling towards you as it pushes away the corpses of the fallen to get to Kuzan.
Good, saved me the trouble.
Miss. That's all 3 of its actions.
No, it gets to make a strike at the end of determined charge, so it has one action left.
Oh, okay. Hang on. It'll do an antler strike with its second. That's a crit!
Sorry,
Oh, God.
Iron, but you know,
Welcome.
it did have an extra action left.
You'll take 14.
The tree protected you with its last 2.
All right, I take 14. Minus. All right, and then I am going to use my reaction.
Yes. Nimbus Surge, okay.
You're in Photon right now, yeah?
I am.
21.
That
Nothing
is
happens.
Nothing.
But it is your turn.
Oh wait. Oh, in Photon, it's just damage. Just
Yeah. It would
the
take-
Fortitude save is for graviton.
Uh-huh.
So fire damage equal to half. So it takes 1 fire damage.
One.
It takes 2. Half your level, rounded up.
Oh, half my level.
Oh no, that's funny.
So it's that.
Wait, no. That's not how rounding works.
That's how Foundry has it working, because if you hover over fire damage, it says 2 damage.
Oh, it does.
That's so weird. It should be 1 if it's half.
Bramble, as a mathematician, says 1.
Oh, it's because it's boosted by the anthem for some reason.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
That makes sense.
You see, the power of song is spits fire beats at this creature.
Diedrich
Nice.
says, "You're full of shit."
Kill it, Kuzan.
I am the
Oh, yeah,
doctor.
so
What do you mean?
yeah, Kuzan is going to go to work on it. Gonna take a swing at it with the drill.
Yep. When did this become an anime? That's a hit.
It's secretly, what was it? Tengen Teppen Gurren Lagann? Is that what it was called?
Yeah, Gurren Lagann, yeah.
Okay, second attack.
Mm,
Also with the drill.
refuses to
That
die.
means during my turn, I will throw a planet at it.
No, it'll be level 20. Don't worry. We won't be there for a little while.
Data hit. It stays down. One of them is breaking through the security and coming right at you guys. It's gonna go this way.
They're getting bigger.
Well, with my third.
This is Grunlagen.
Well, with Kuzan's third action, he is going to head in that direction.
Okay.
+5.
God, there's another one.
Yeah, it's a whole herd.
21st.
Where's Randall in all of this?
They are doing their own battle, don't worry. But I want to
Okay.
focus on you guys because we have new people. That was my original intention with the session, that you would fight simultaneous battles, but we need Lars and we need Molly. Haria. Look at this
Yes.
beautiful child.
Wait, Parla is doing something? Oh god.
No, this beautiful child. This one. The
Okay.
baby.
Apparently they get bigger the younger they are. It's just how bears work. Yeah, so let's head over towards, over here,
Yeah?
where one can take cover behind the benches at some point, probably. Apparently there's more. I have no idea. Shoot it, please. There's people behind us. And we will also shoot.
Okay.
So we'll lead by example and whee.
That's a miss.
That's not a problem. And that is all of them. Move. Yeah. Whoop.
Diedrich gonna take a few quick shots at this one. A hit and a miss.
You're doing great.
Oh no! It's resisting! Stop resisting! And she runs towards you guys.
Don't lead it to us.
So now you want our help.
I want Haria's help. I want Kuzan's help. I want the tree's help.
The tree.
Lars, it's your
It's
turn.
just a stump over there.
All you, Lars.
All right. Let me get back to the chat and... Do I drag the healing onto a person?
You roll healing, and you drag the motivating ringtone onto another token. So that person will get 8 healing, whomever you choose. Is it
One of the stackers. Do it.
is it Kuzan?
Damn it. That is not what I meant.
That's okay. The way you undo it is press that little circular arrow that says undo.
Got it.
Yep, there you go.
All
So
right.
who is the subject of the spell first?
Kuzan.
Okay, so Kuzan. Kuzan, target yourself and press apply healing, please. And drag that motivating ringtone effect onto you as Lars plays your personal theme song. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for a Rick roll.
Are we gonna kill the elephants in this one too?
No,
It isn't Go Go Godzilla.
it's this.
Okay, that's cool.
Any other actions?
Yes. Let me think. I need to move that circle, the field.
Mm-hmm. Where do
To
you want it?
cover as. Let me throw it on the bad guy,
Okay,
so he gets a -5.
like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I think I'm out of actions. So I need to do it.
Yep.
There.
Axiom, you can hear the ringtone. Lars is pretty good at magic.
I don't know if now's the time for music, but it is certainly catchy.
There's never not a good time for music. Now we
It's
approved.
gonna spend 2 actions to give Draken 3,
Yeah.
as usual. It is going to charge forward and bite.
That is a hit.
It's going to take 10 points of damage. And
It shall
we're
take
going to
7.
fire it with my gun.
That's a hit. It shall take 3.
All right, that will be the end of my turn.
This thing smells something delicious as it barrels forward with its determined charge, 55 feet, turning into 45 feet. As it goes right for the botanist to make a strike.
It's okay.
There's nothing left of
Oh,
her
God.
as she
She was
explodes.
Instant over. What is it? Double damage, massive damage. There
Yeah.
you go.
And with its third and final action, it's gonna reach out to this person and try to grapple them, pinning them to the ground.
Oh, 4 of them because they're clones of each other. My God.
Yeah,
No, it's 8.
it counts.
Oh,
It
there's more
counts.
of them up there too.
Molly, you're not sure why, but it's kind of catchy. Lars is good at music.
Nice. I will add that to my anthem. I will use my Mystic Network or
Yeah.
Vitality Network on Kuzan.
How much you giving him?
How much is he missing?
I am missing 6.
You'll gain 6, and I will. Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll just regain 6,
Okay, now I believe
and I'll
something.
decrease that from my network.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I believe something fun happens when you use transfer vitality and you give somebody back more than 4.
I got you. Well, it would be part of my Mystic Bond or Rhythm, but that doesn't really do much, I don't think.
What? It extends the
Yeah, it's that's my
Duration
my
of anthem.
anthem. Yeah. By 1 round, and I will see. What's the range on my gouging claw?
30 feet. I think.
It is too.
Let me take a look.
Oh, needle darts. I mean, my bad. I
Oh,
don't have
needle
gouging
darts.
claw.
Yeah, yeah.
It's 60 feet.
60 feet, yeah.
Molly will tell everyone to try to get away from the bear.
Oh, really? Is that the professional opinion?
Yeah, I'm a doctor. Trust me. It's burning weapons right now. You know what? I'll try silver. I think I can make it silver. Why not?
Okay. $20 is a hit.
I forgot to put in. I forgot to put in the anthem. It takes 1 more.
Oh, that's okay. Yep, it takes 3 damage.
That'll be EOT for me.
Okay.
Somebody do something. Draw his attention away from the civilians.
Kuzan, That was a really great motivating ringtone, and very appropriate and thematic.
Mm-hmm. Right, so Kuzan is going to. Can I get there? Let's see. 25.
You don't have my +5 anymore. Sorry.
Ah, okay, so 20. Okay. In that case. Gonna stride twice.
Mm-hmm. As you move into position, this man grants you flanking.
I hope that
Alright.
Namil thinks of this as an unusual situation.
And I'm gonna attempt. Wait. I should. Oh, yes, I can. I'm gonna attempt to grapple it
Okay.
because Titan Wrestler.
All right.
Big. Oh, okay, Titan, yeah.
Yep. You get a +2 to this.
Right. Grapple athletics. There we go. And you are targeted. And +2 circumstance bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Failure. Is it hero point
Well,
time?
It is hero point time. It's not letting me re-roll it with a hero point.
Have you given yourself a
give
hero
yourself
point at the
that.
beginning?
Yeah,
I should have one.
I'm right clicking on it and it's saying reroll using hero point.
Let me see. Let me pop this out and see if that makes a difference.
Yep. It says reroll using hero point, reroll and keep the new result.
Oh, I was looking in the wrong place. Okay.
Yes. I kind of figured because this has been a thing that's been ongoing.
Reroll using hero.
Ooh, it got worse.
Oof.
Well, I believe
He
I'm
chooses to grapple you.
Oh no, Kuzan.
Okay. Well, that's all 3 of Kuzan's actions.
Yep.
This can't possibly go badly.
Haria, it went badly. You saw it happen.
Yeah, it's fine. We just will continue to shoot it. It
Okay.
is company policy to shoot giant bears if they attack the colony. It is fine. We all planned for this, probably.
Probably.
Yes, and let's let 2 shots loose. So with the lead by example, of
Okay.
course. So I would say just assume lead by example unless I'm telling you otherwise. It's shooting is fun
Miss.
in this scenario. You know what? It's 0 point. Look, let's just try
It
our
got
best.
worse too.
Oof.
Oof, it's pretty heroic, this thing. So,
Oh no.
The vibes are off.
Oh my god, the vibes. I've heard that before.
yeah. You know what's also off? Apparently, the ammo clip I'm using. So, instead of shooting a second time, I will reload a battery into the blasting thingy.
Okay. Since you said get him, Diedrich's going to
Yeah.
fire. A hit and a miss. She does a 2 whole damage.
Cool.
Lars.
Hey, all right, everyone's looking pretty good health-wise. Move the my field effect
Uh-huh.
so that it continues to include the robot
Robot.
and as many allies as I can get in it.
Okay.
You can push up. Yep. There you go.
All right, so that because the -5 is really not unfortunately stopping this deck bear.
The
so.
determined charge is very good. They all have
Yeah.
it.
So that will not be working. And also Injury Echo. Let me cast that.
Okay.
Get to my character.
Click the little icon and select which damage you'd like to Injury Echo.
I think slashing.
I
For
will
this.
give you this. He succeeded, so I shall take half. Roll the damage in chat.
There it is.
Yep. I shall take half. I take no damage.
No damage from slashing? Ooh.
Resistance 3, half damage. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, I am out of action, so I'm done.
Okay. Click next turn, please.
Right.
There you go. Axiom.
Okay. I cannot flank because people are in the way. That is a bummer.
Nathaniel says, I can reposition.
Moves my dragon could get there, please.
+5 to your move.
Right. Takes him here. So he gets a flanking. Thank you very much for the extra movement. He is going to melee strike. Just a regular hit.
I saw that 20. It was almost on that 20.
Oof.
Yeah, it's okay. And then Axiom is going to fire as well.
That is a hit.
For 1 damage.
1 damage is better than no damages.
It is.
I
Good
have
luck, Kuzan.
I have grappled you, and now I'm gonna eat you. That's a hit. 14 piercing damage to Kuzan as this thing that has grappled him bites into his chest.
Okay, and I am going to use my reaction to Nimbus Surge.
Okay.
Take this damage.
Failure. I
Still in
take
Photon.
Still in Photon.
Oop, nope, that's not true. That is not true at all. Fake news. You were at... There we go.
I will mark that as disinformation.
Yes. No damage.
Oof.
Now, it's going to use the claws. Second action. Miss. Antlers. Third action. Hit by 1. 6 damage. Alright. Molly.
I will regain 4 of my vitality points at the start of my turn,
Okay.
which will give me 12 out of 14. And I will spend... No, I'll spend that entire 14 on Kuzan, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I will sustain my Anthem as part of that action.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not sustain, but lengthen. I don't know why they just don't call it sustain.
Because D&D calls it sustain, I think. I think they're moving away from that.
Ah, okay.
Plus 14, you said? Oh, plus 12. Okay.
No, you regain 14 because I'm.
Oh, okay. 14.
I will needle darts it again.
Okay.
Just do chip damage.
Might crit.
Yes, maybe. I don't have a target. Hold up.
Don't target Kuzan and then shoot him full of needles.
I have a I have a doctorate. I can't miss. I can't hit civilians. Oh, right. I have to hit myself with Anthem again. That's kind of a little bit annoying. I need to put it on my bar.
Yep. Definitely have the things that you constantly use on your MMO hotbar, because then you don't need to go to your character sheet for them. Especially the drag-on effects that you can just select the token and click.
On that front, I'm sorry for making you deal with get them every turn.
Don't worry about it. You know, this is a playtest. We're not even at soft launch, let alone hard launch yet. Miss!
I missed that. That will be my turn.
Okay. Kuzan, good news. If you don't renew the grapple on yourself, it will fall off this turn.
Well,
Also, you
Kuzan
have
is very
Anthem.
single-minded. Yes. Did I take it off?
No,
you didn't.
it gets
It
extended by
disappears.
a round.
Ah, okay. So make sure that's on. I have so many effects.
I know, right?
Ah, it's not on. Damn it.
Yep. You can just drag it, or you can put it on your MMO hotbar, so you always have it. There you go.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Kuzan thinks he has this thing right where he wants it. So, not gonna renew the grapple though. But
Okay.
gonna get up from being wait.
You're not
Can I
prone.
get up from being prone?
You're not
Oh,
prone. He
I thought I was
grappled
prone
you.
because I.
No.
Oh,
He
the
chose to
other-
grapple you because he can grapple with his mouth or both paws.
Okay. In that case, Kuzan's gonna take a deep breath.
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh.
And he is going to spit white hot starfire in a 15-foot cone in front of him.
Okay.
And I don't think that's going to hit Draken.
It won't hit
Hey.
Draken or the clones.
No,
Without,
it won't.
without Yangle.
Beautiful. And so, I believe he needs to make a fortitude
Oh.
save.
Critical success.
Okay.
Ouch.
It's like a ballerina.
Yeah. A really fat, heavy, hairy, smelly ballerina.
Does it have weakness to fire by any chance?
It does not.
Oh.
It does take no damage, though, right?
However,
Correct.
Lars,
Yeah.
since you asked that question, maybe you should do a recall knowledge on this creature. Maybe you'll learn something.
Would love to.
With my last
Like right
action,
now, or
we
on my
are
turn?
going to-
Not yet. Kuzan just has to do his
Okay.
last action, then we're going to go to Haria, then we're going to go to you.
Cool.
Okay. Let us make our weapon strike. Yep, just making sure that did not have the attack action. All right.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit.
Yeah.
9 damage.
All right. And that is going to do it for Kuzan.
Mhm.
Next turn.
Haria.
Yeah. So, yeah, that all was good last turn. Let's continue doing it. Let's shoot it.
All right, I'm with you, Haria, Diedrich says.
Awesome. And with that, just one shot. Probably not quite well placed, but you know,
Ooh.
knees and stuff. Oh god.
It was
Oh,
very
ooh,
well
nice.
placed. 9
Anthem.
damage.
Thank you. Yeah, and Do I want to? I'm not willing to step too much on the toes of Lars in regards to looking at it, because that's an important lesson to learn.
Okay.
How do I want to? You know what? I think because if Kusum falls, Hario doesn't want to be the next one. Let's just get behind that bench.
Okay. Sure.
She has a very good track record of not dying. She doesn't want to break that.
It's gonna get back up. As Diedrich says, I'm all out. Lars, it's your turn.
Okay. Recall knowledge. What skill would you like?
I would like whatever you justify to me, and I need one question.
Interesting. Well, we need to know, I guess it's weaknesses?
Yep, okay. So go ahead and whatever you're going to roll, make sure that when you click the little spinning die, you, on the roll mode, pull to blind GM roll instead of publish roll.
You can also take this macro that I just posted in the chat, drag it onto your bar, and then click recall knowledge, and it'll send it to him privately automatically.
Cool.
All right. You want to know its weaknesses? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. So, the weakness of this creature is going to be... I need to look at the sheet. You are uncertain. From what you can tell, it seems to be some sort of undead. Your first guess would probably be, holy vitality. Maybe adamantine to get through that damage reduction. You're not entirely sure.
All right. I'll mention that. I'll say, hey, does anyone have adamantine weapons or holy damage?
Do we look rich?
I can create adamantine needles.
Only if you have a chunk of adamantium, which is like 500 gold.
Oh no, I don't.
5,000 credits.
I left my
Yes,
I left my chunk at home though. I have to go.
All right.
All right. So I need to decide what to do with my other two actions. I don't think it's going to take damage from injury echo at all.
If you roll above a 3, it will. And if it fails, it's save.
Okay. Well,
also, you have, I think, some bonuses like a +2 in some form Anthem and form Gatham.
awesome. Okay, I'll try.
So that's halfway there.
Go with piercing this time.
Alright, it's gonna give its will save. Critical success.
Worse.
Alrighty, well, there we go.
Axiom.
Draken, take it down. And is going to, first of his actions, let out a burst of flame right there.
Success. So let me check here. Did it use its reaction? It did. It stays down. And just fill this thing full of holes?
Yeah, and then my last action, I am going to announce to the people in the courtyard, it is safe for now, but get to your houses. We do not know how many more of these creatures are in our colony.
as people begin like cheering and chanting everything. Administrators, you saved us.
Now is not the time. There are people dead. Get in your houses.
This is not a suggestion. This is now a security issue. Houses, police.
Yeah, they all start dispensing out except for Diedrich, who goes over to Heltharia's body.
I go over to Gavin.
I need the medic team so we can get some stretchers and
Medic
bodies
team?
away.
What?
Do we have enough medic team?
You have a colleague. We have a slug doctor. I think she's mostly used to dispensing headache. Stuff.
Would you like some Motrin?
Oh dear.
Do we have a stretcher here at least?
Oh, stretcher?
Just toss them onto the back of Draken. We'll take them to the infirmary.
Yeah.
As Diedrich brings what she can of Haltharia's body, and all her wonderful business clothes are now soaked in blood as she just looks at herself and goes, "It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was supposed to debate my case. We were going to yell at each other, sure, but it wasn't going to be like this. Nobody had to die."
Every time you released that signal, more necrotized energy was released from the beacon. This is as much your fault as it is anyone else's. You're just as responsible as the bears. And he walks away with the bodies and doesn't let her finish a sentence.
I'm going to help with the autopsies.
All right.
Don't know if autopsies are needed. Their bodies are already gashed open.
The slug doctor says, "I suspect that the cause of death was bears."
I also do want to make sure they're not going to come back as undead.
Ooh, that is a good
Necrotized.
one. The doctor tells you his previous findings and says, like, based on what we know of the past necrotization, it is not passed by touch or similarly to ghoul disease. This is something else entirely.
Oh, thank goodness.
This one is definitely the Paizo art.
Which one?
This one.
This
the
one?
big one.
This.
Yeah.
Why is that so concerning? 2 people are dead. This one is the Paizo art.
No, I can just I can tell.
Axiom, what are you talking about?
Sorry.
Who is a Paizo?
Sorry.
So Lars, what did you think of your first combat in Starfinder?
Well, we win. No PC death, that's fantastic. A couple of NPC deaths, which is less than fantastic.
You lost the tree.
Oh, I forgot about the tree. Sorry. Yeah, and the tree. So, but yep. We worked, I think, well together, and will continue to do so. Yeah. I guess we should start quarantining that column, that plinth, that obelisk.
The one that a bunch of transients are around and have a whole big
Yes.
shanty town around?
Yeah, I pick up a broom and I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna start posting, about stay away. Tell people to stay away from the obelisk.
Okay.
Their reason to believe it is spreading necrotized energy and some song, and I really need to talk to my boss, Diedrich, about maybe handing over the footage. And I mean, yeah.
She'll give you everything she has.
Okay. And the dead are being handled and security is in place. All right.
We should do something about the stag bears as well.
What would you like
Someone's
to
been
do about
staring
the
at-
bears?
Fertilizer, just like we did with the last bodies.
Kuzan's been staring at the big one the whole time, trying to decide if he should skin it or burn it.
I'm gonna go with burn.
Yeah, Axiom, I'm not sure this one is the best fit for our wood chipper. It might blight the crops a little bit.
Understood.
Yeah.
Nobody needs this, right?
You're not going to eat this.
No.
Thank God.
We are to dispose of these things. I don't think it's sanitary to keep them around.
Say less. Solar shots the thing until it burns.
Yeah, it catches fire.
Shouldn't you take it out of this place?
It's fine.
Yeah. On the whole burning thing, how bad is it in terms of radiation?
Oh, do you want to take out your little sweeper? Yeah, low-level
Absolutely.
radiation. Yep, definitely low-level radiation, more than Kuzan.
Does it increase when the things are burned, or is it like still a little bit more than usual, but not as bad?
It's starting to dissipate. That's when Namil comes over and hands you a radiation buffer.
Oh, thank you very much.
I believe you'll be needing this. He gives you a radiation buffer commercial. Level 1 item.
Yeah. What? Oh, that's an armor upgrade. Cool. That's awesome.
Excellent work today, administrators.
Thank you, Namil.
He takes this and swings it on his shoulder. If you'll excuse me, I must clean up now.
Oh God, you're strong.
Yeah, that's Namil. He's an expert.
I'm simply one hell of a sanitations officer as he walks off with the bodies.
Amen. I'll just heal Kusan to full with the with the regenerating vitality full.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can all get to full.
I contact Tukor and want a status report from the rest of the colony.
Tukor says, we have 6 stag bear dead over by us. How many got through?
About 6 on our side as well. How many deaths?
No deaths, 2 injuries.
And the free captains, have you seen them rummaging around?
There was pirate activity. They actually helped us with the stag bears.
Do you know where they are presently?
They're gone. As soon as they were down, we lost track of them.
I'll put the drones in the sky. Thank you, Tukor.
So, will you be going to the medical facilities?
Yes. I'll also see to medical treatment of the counselor if he hasn't had it already.
Okay, yeah. I will take the counselor there as well. One moment. I've lost track of him. He is... There he is. Alright. Activate. He's badly wounded. There you go. Administer to this guy. They're off the tables. I hate when that happens and the tokens are just tiny bit off.
Can you hold down shift and move them there?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I can.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's neat.
You didn't know that you could do that?
No, I didn't know I could do that.
Oh.
Learn something new every day.
Astra, talk to me. Say something. Bears. And he goes to sleep.
He's conscious.
Yeah, I'll probably just treat wounds something.
Okay.
Deirdre, it's time for us to have a conversation.
Not
what did
now.
the Aspis Consortium and Free Captains promise you?
Not now.
This was a distraction.
Axiom, right here, that's mediocre bedside manner.
Yes, I would like it if you are going to have this conversation to take it outside while I treating the counselor.
I need to be here for my friend.
Give me a +1 on treat wounds, and I will treat wounds them.
Okay.
But Didrik, one thing is true, a conversation will probably need to be had.
It'll happen after the votes are tallied tonight.
Even now, you've learned absolutely nothing.
I've learned how to use these, she says, shaking the guns, which are empty.
Oh boy.
That's a success by 0. You heal this man to full as you bandage him.
All right.
She's tasted power.
Goodness.
If I was playing Shaik, she would be dead already.
Oh yeah. I have no doubt. I have no idea why you left her alive for 3 sessions. You guys chose this.
She's very good at using her gun.
Yeah. Okay, administrators. He'll be what? Is it he or she for Astraka?
Or Ashtika?
Yeah.
It's a he. Yes.
Okay,
He's an
he'll
old
be
man.
fine for now. He's stable. Just give him some rest and don't mention bears anytime soon.
Bears. Oh, Dietrich just shudders. I hate them. They're terrible creatures, especially the talking ones. I fucking hate bears.
Didrik, let's take it easy with that one. You hired one until yesterday, and he seems pretty much alright.
Yeah.
My little potato chip has grown insolent. I kept telling him his name wasn't Patch. I was trying to patch my phone while I was talking to him, but he doesn't listen.
Please, don't.
Sounds like he might take that after you.
So rude, even after all that's happened today. You think we could have had some common ground, that we could have understood each other. We fought together. We bled together.
Why would it? You haven't changed between then and now.
Neither have you.
No, I haven't. I've been pretty consistent this whole time. What's your point?
My point is that you're not fit to lead.
And yet the minute a crisis started, you came running to us.
You're the ones who started this crisis by discovering that thing and not telling us. You hid it from us.
If I may, can we see if there's any more dangers like these bears around
What?
before we start throwing slanderous accusations at one another?
Oh, there's no slander happening here. Everything we're saying about Deirdre is true.
But
Deirdre,
Axiom,
can you stay here for a while so we can for administrative duties?
I'm going to look for bears.
That won't be necessary.
No, and she's not good. No, no. I will shoot her in the back of the
Where
fucking
did
head. I
she
do
go?
not care.
Where did she go?
God damn this rat.
While they're doing that, I would like to scan the environment.
Sure. Lars, what are you doing?
Did you go down another fucking toilet again?
Maybe.
I'm not helping here, so I will head outside.
Okay.
Axiom, shooting people in the back of the head is not very good.
There you go. That you can't get through that terrain. Yep. All right. We seem all right. Well, we're in the laundry room now. All right. Yep.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
All right. Yep. Lars,
I'm new here.
Lars, look. This is.
I'm new here.
The medical. This is the rational, emotional behavior that you heard of.
Oh dear. I have to look at that footage. It's my job.
All right, you can look at it right now.
Okay, I will. I need to either support or refute her claims.
All right.
I do, since I do have my network on her as well as everyone else here, I can tell her general direction.
No sweat. She has left the building. She got out through the roof. And as you activate the footage, Lars...
Oh no, is it the redacted one, please?
You
God
hear
damn it.
chanting downloaded on... A file is downloaded onto your datapad.
Pause.
It cannot be paused. The zirconin is infinite.
So, Kuzan is still here.
Yes.
He hears that, wheels around, and sees where it's coming from. Is this on your data pad or something? Or
I imagine it's on my comlink.
well,
How attached are you to this comlink?
Not.
yeah. I know
Good.
Kuzan's not even gonna ask. He's just gonna wheel around, practically sprint the 10 feet that's between you, grab the comm unit, and smash it. Or
All
try
right.
to anyway.
It's up to you, Lars.
No, I allow it.
Okay. The zirconin stops. But you
I-
have heard the chant now.
I have.
Panting after opening every single room in this place. She's gone.
Yes. Well, she left through the roof.
I put the drones that were already in the air up on my datapad.
Yep.
I want to track.
Also try to keep out an eye for any other bears. We might have maybe evaded a second Zircomin incident today, but phones and stuff in the unredacted version.
Axiom contacts 2 core.
2 core here.
You see Deirdre, capture her.
I
If she dies during the capture, so be it.
can't do that, Administrator. The votes have to be
No!
tallied.
Let's not go lethal, please.
Yes, this seems very much like an outreach.
Is released it again.
I wouldn't exactly put it like that. I think this one is probably on not quite informing Lars of the necessity of an unredacted version.
She knew what she was doing, giving him the unredacted version.
Does she seem like she knows what she's doing?
Yeah.
If she doesn't know what she's doing, then she's a willing patsy in a larger plan.
Well,
Logically, the chain needs to be stopped.
I don't believe she has any active knowledge of mysticism or its consequences.
She seems very green to the inner workings of this world. I don't think you should hold that against her too much.
Molly, you understand this necrotic radiation is growing stronger. You can feel it.
This is not good. I sense a disturbance in the force, an increasing necrotic energy, Miss Growing.
Can you tell from where?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I guess she would say, mm-hmm.
Obelisk?
No. Much closer.
The bodies.
No.
No.
Much closer.
Communicate.
Malibu point.
At Lars.
Yes.
Look down at my broken phone?
Yeah?
break it again?
You can break it again, yes, but the technology has been touched by the Zirconin. The necrotic radiation, it seems, travels.
Well, what is my opinion? I've got occultism.
Okay.
What do I do to this thing to keep it away from people so
Oh.
it is not a threat to anyone? Bury it?
No problem. DC 35 occultism.
No problem at all.
Yes.
Okay,
Uh,
Axiom's gonna leave to go look for her.
Axiom, before you go, you want to have a boost, and I will give him a wild bond.
Okay.
Sure.
Turn him into a bear.
At least if I go missing and am kidnapped, you'll know where I am.
Yep. Here's some very good vitality. I'll give him a boost in movement speed.
Oh, the puns. You are free to do your occultism check, Lars. It has to be blind for this one. I can't let you know if you succeeded or not.
I mean, I can't succeed.
Mhm.
No, I can't roll a 35. So, abort?
Can't
you
let
can
you
still try.
abort. Can't let you abort.
You already thought of a very bright idea, I guess.
There's no
Oh,
pulling out in Starfinder. A quote from Queen Elizabeth II. Never pull out.
Okay, well, blind.
Yep.
Roll.
Haria and Axiom have done this too. So you won't know if it's a critical failure, a failure, or even, the impossible has happened.
Right.
As you understand it, the necrotic radiation is traveling on either sound waves or through the file itself. Deep from within the planet's core, the source is, and it is trying to reach space in order to travel in a signal to summon something. You do not know what.
I'll go bury this.
Okay.
That's the best I've got right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out, find a rocky dirt pile, and just
Ooh.
add it to the planet.
Molly,
Maybe,
take a hero
find,
point for that reference. I think you're on the right track.
Yeah, I would hope you would find some place that is safe to put the radiation within or contain it,
Lead?
like a lead
don't
box.
Sure, we could find something.
Mhm.
At this point, we're not really having a good, waste disposal system quite up yet.
Yep, you see
Don't we have
Axiom
a guy
through the
for that?
window. You see Axiom through the window, like the Witch of the West on Draken's back, going, "Find her!
Do the left. Do the
Search
left.
her! Bring her to me!"
Fly, my pretties.
My pretties are the drones that I'm actually managing from my data pad. So yes, me and my flying monkeys.
The little girl points out from her window and says, "Mommy, it's happening again. He's going for her." Yep. So, yeah, you bury it. And Molly is able to feed you direction. She's at the bar.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need a comm link.
You can get a new one at the administrator's office. They have those.
I will go there.
Okay. Oh, let's go
Yeah,
to...
I think Harry will accompany us towards the administrator's building.
All right. We go to administrator office, or we go to bar, Molly?
Mally will follow to the bar.
Okay.
I will let you guys stooge about while I head to the bar with our Witch of the West here.
You hear cackling over the comm unit. Oh, God. can't
If I
see.
can't find her, I'm looking for the free captains in the air.
Nope, you can find her. Everyone is at the bar now, especially after what happened. Everyone.
So much for go home.
Well, this is home.
Fair point.
So let me turn off the other music. And I shall bring Axiom to the place where he said he wouldn't go.
Yeah, I think I'd still be in the air. I don't think I'd be here. I'm looking for the free captains.
Okay. So, that will take a little bit longer. I will go to the administration office instead. Or Molly can get here.
You can just have me be Pat in this scene instead, and just Axiom is doing his own thing, looking for people.
Sure. I'll put
Yeah,
Lars
I'll just
here.
be a system.
I'll put Lars here, even though he's not here, so he can at least have vision. And Molly, you see everyone with all this tension and whatnot, still grappled from the bears. There we go. That's off now.
Alright. Is our witch not with us?
No, your witch is in the skies looking for free captains. Diedrich is here, though.
Okay. Mally would be approaching Daedric.
Okay.
Was it Daedric?
Yeah, go ahead. People get out of your way and they go like, "Are you okay? Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Did those filthy bears touch you?"
No, I am a doctor. I would never be close up to a bear like that. To one of the blighted bears.
Filthy bears, you say?
We would advise wording like this as bad.
Blighted bears. They were stag bears blighted, or was it necrotized?
We have been part of a confrontation with such before. We would also appreciate a high differentiation for my friend's sake.
Apologies. The hold up. The necrotized
Rough.
necrotized hostiles, I would say then.
We think the differentiation by adjective would be quite sufficient.
Very well.
You're usurping your scenes.
Administrator Daedric, I do not think it's wise to try to avoid conflict with the rest of the administrators. This is a very tense ordeal.
It is, but you can see that they're not willing to talk to me. All they want to do is chase me down and silence me. They couldn't even let me stay by the bedside with my friend.
Well, I wouldn't let you guys stay near the bedside. I do not think it's wise to have a constant shouting near me while I'm attending him for medical attention.
I apologize for that. Things got rather heated.
Also, I do not think it's wise to broadcast any more of the of that sound or whatever you are receiving from the obelisk.
Oh, I understand. It won't be broadcast again, I can promise you. Lars has the only other copy.
Yes, there were bad magics at work as soon as he saw or as soon as he listened to it from his earpiece, his comms.
So he confirmed.
Yes, as soon as he did, there was a large fluctuation of necrotic energy. and the same radiation was emitting from his comms as from the bears.
You're
Are
saying
we hearing this correctly? It fucking happened again.
yes, it happened again, Joy.
Was it your fault? Did you do this, Deirdrick?
No,
We cannot believe this.
Gar is there. Then.
We have just had the situation with the bears, and it has been released again. We require a drink.
Personal responsibilities are on the individual. I gave him what he wanted to confirm, and he did.
And it's confirmed.
Yes, please do not do that.
All right.
There may be more attacks in the future because of such actions.
She hands over her data pad. I give you the final copy.
Yeah, sense motive. I don't believe her for a single fucking second.
Okay.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
let's get it.
Yeah.
Also would like to sense motive. Gar is just sitting there listening, drinking, not saying a word.
It's DC.
Yeah, you can sense her heartbeat, so you know.
Yep. It's DC 20, so you will know if you meet the DC 20 for the CR5. Patch. You're not Patch. You're Randolph. Randall. I'm sorry. This is an old token.
Yes.
So
She disrespected Patch's name. He had to change his name.
both Randall and Gar believe her. Molly is uncertain, though.
Joy creeps up on Molly and says, "If we catch you playing this file again in its unredacted version, we are going to make sure that every technology you touch will explode."
Sure thing. I have no intentions of activating this or exploring this. It's giving bad vibes.
We are only giving you warning about worse vibes, which might happen.
Well, I seen
But
the
we
actions of
believe
doing
you.
such firsthand. I don't intend to explore further.
By the way,
We will leave you to your devices then.
this guy is floating at you. He's not walking.
At least you are right side up today, Joy.
What do you mean? Does Joy float upside down?
We sometimes happen to float upside down once intoxicated. It helps with the strain on our brain.
Okay. Well, I forgot introductions, but I am Mally. I am a part of the medical team here.
We are Cassandly's first joyful interstellar jaunt. We were hired help. We are now hired help in a different manner.
Understandable.
I am Randall. I am a shield.
Potato chip.
Yes, you're also very big, but nice to meet you.
Name's Gar, and he just kind of raises his glass, takes another drink from it.
Nice to meet you, Gar. Out of character, it reminds me of Rocket Raccoon so hard.
Oh no. He's a Vlaka.
I'm unfamiliar with that one.
They're wolves. They're blind and deaf.
Ah,
Are they deaf too? I thought they were
They can-
just blind.
Well,
They can be blind
They
deaf.
can be. Gar is only blind.
Yes, he's wearing
Okay.
the Illidan standard blindfold to show that he is a demon hunter.
Hmm.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Gar.
Yeah, I'm a mister now. Huh.
Deirdre, I do think a checkup is in order. I'm probably going to be running checkups on anyone that ran into the bears as well as the injured.
Oh yes, I understand. I understand. What do you? It's, had 3 drinks, but yep, I'm ready to take my clothes off. Where are we doing this?
We'll be meeting at the back at the medical room.
I'll follow you. I'm not really good with directions right now.
Yes, it'll be quick. You don't need to do anything. I am a mystic, so I don't really need. I can do the full examination without any hindrances.
Wow, you Mormons are pretty powerful, she says.
I worship Sarenrae.
Oh, honey, if you stare too long at the sun, you're just gonna burn your eyes out.
How many drinks has she had today?
3, and she holds up 5 fingers on each hand.
I'll like look at Rando and Joy. How many has she had?
Don't know. But this perception check is more so. Is this actually Deirdre, or is this someone wearing her hollow disguise pretending to be Deirdre?
It is Diedrich. She has the same weapons and everything, and she still has her hollow skin on her.
Okay. And how many drinks did she have?
She had 10.
If we paid attention.
I think
Well, that's the wrong voice.
10 drink.
3. 3 threes.
Is +1.
I get
We
that
do not
this-
engage in such mathematics at low levels.
I get that this was a very stressful situation.
I've never unloaded a clip, shot a gun, killed a bear, and had my blouse bloodied all in the same day, watching one of my friends get blown apart by an undead creature. Yes, it's been quite a day, Serenite Knight.
Yeah, just wait till you have your first stitches.
Stitch what? Stitches? I don't need stitches. Is that what this exam is for?
No.
Sometimes bear rip your body in half and you need to be put back together.
Oh, we can put Holothea back together. Thank goodness. Let's get started. She starts going for the door. Come on, Doctor. We've got to put the lady back together.
I will be back to check on the other injured as well, if they have not been already treated. There was mentions that elsewhere that there were 2 people injured from the bear attack.
Oh, those are probably 2 Corps men, the Rosonians. You know what a Rosonian is, right?
Out of character, I don't, but I think in character, my character would.
Okay, so Rosonian is basically their summers and winters. Triaxians, they're the most populous race on Triaxins, next to the Dragonkin and the Dragon. They basically make up 80% of the population. They look like furry elves. That's the best way I can put it. The summer ones look like they're orange and yellow. The winter ones look like they're blue and white.
Oh, that's these people right here?
Yeah. They're winters.
Okay.
And these are summers. The summers and
geez.
winters on Triaxion last centuries. When they're born during that period of climate, they take on different qualities. You can find this information and more in my Starfinder History of the Pact Worlds video.
Okay, I gotta check that one out. I think I watched half of that one.
Hashtag plug your art.
Oh yeah, maybe I can feature your art in a video one day.
Yeah, I gotta get better at it though.
Oh, you're plenty good as it is, sir. All right, so you're taking Drunk Diedrich to get an exam?
Yes. And where is your bloody clothes? I will also claim those.
She turns her clothes inside out to show you the blood. Don't worry. I haven't told anybody.
That is not true. She came into bar screaming and raving about events that happened today.
Yeah, Mally will like pinch her nose. It's like,
Oh my God.
We would recommend some sanitary action taken.
yes, I will do that.
Alcohol has lots of sanitizing action. We should get a drink before we go.
Presentation will do us good. Sure. I have a drink for you.
Okay.
I will give it to you when we get to the medical room.
Ah, nice. And as you guys leave, we'll go to the administration office where the others are.
Yeah, Mally will literally just give her like a bottle of water or like a glass of water.
Mm-hmm. This is the worst vodka I've ever tasted. There's no bite to it. All right, Lars, this is going to be your first time in the administration building. This is where the magic happens.
I am stuck in the wall.
Don't be stuck in the wall. Stop being stuck in the wall.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I'm unaware of my boss drunk and babbling. But yeah, I do the job I grab a comm link and I post that, man, the administrators made the right choice in destroying communication equipment.
Yeah.
Because
you
was
see
some
the
freaky
console.
shit.
The console's been fried by Solarian weapon.
Does it have the same necrotic energy?
If it did, it's dissipated by now.
Gotcha. Well, all right. Well, yeah. Okay. And I'll post or reply to any thread about that obelisk that people need to be avoiding it.
So what does the general warning say? How far away should they keep? Should they stay out of the hex completely? Or what is the... what if they've received runes and shavings from the obelisk?
Okay, runes, terribly dangerous. Go ahead and put those down.
Okay.
And yeah, perhaps line of sight. Don't even have line of sight to the obelisk.
By the way, the redaction policy we have employed towards the runes on the side of the whole spire thing, I think we redacted the top the bottom ones, so the lowest runes on each side, for it to, not have such an effect every time it is analyzed.
Right. I will now be much more careful displaying any images or sounds from the... now that I understand that the thread is intense.
Yeah. Thank you. It's
There-
been quite
I'm a little
And I'm
embarrassed
think-
about that. My boss
Yeah,
has left some details out.
It's fine. But I think I need some proper sleep.
Go ahead. I'll
Yeah,
keep watch.
please don't, Kuzon's also here, but, buttons and such, technology is weird, don't do stuff with it, I wouldn't know to do. You're not really an administrator, but, you helped, so please don't do weird stuff, alright?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, and Harriet will
Okay.
just quietest place she can find.
So you get your new communicator.
And yeah, I'll start, like I said, the business of posting and warning. And I mean, I can't make official policy, but I do recommend that no one go anywhere near that.
If you
Diedrich,
forward it to Axiom, he can make it official as well.
and
Oh,
Diedrich,
and no, I
Diedrich
don't.
has
I
also
don't.
given you authority to do things officially.
Yeah, okay,
Oh.
but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
She's still my boss.
She's not an administrator. She is a communications expert that has gotten into bed with the enemy.
I changed the token's title so it says administrator at least.
Okay. Well, we have confirmation that the pirates are actually here, so I'll go to the threads about the pirates and mark those as verified.
Yep. People are praising them for helping defend the colony.
Cool. Yep, just like I said, monitor the threats, make sure that everything that I've just learned is now corrected and more or less public.
Okay. And with that, I think we'll end the session because it's 3 now and someone does have to go. What did you guys think of the first session, our new people?
I'll go first. Nice to have you around. It was awesome. Hope to see all of you again lots of times. And I wish you all a wonderful evening. Thanks for running. Thanks for being here.
No,
Bye-bye.
Take care of the kitty.
Have a good one.
Yeah, I will.
All right, have a go.
I will also say the same thing. Seem to fit in very well with the rest of us, so thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure.
Yep, definitely enjoy having you guys.
So, what would you say if during the week I tell you the results of the election, each of you, Diedrich and the administrators, get a total of a maximum of 6 vote points? The votes are determined in the module, and DM discretion is advised to award points to either side. How well do you think you did before you see the results?
Considering we were hamstringed at every single possibility, information was manipulated to make us look bad, and we could not get the accurate side of the story out, I have no idea.
What happens if it's a tie? What do you think will happen if it's a tie?
I don't know, but I will tell you, Axiom is sick of her, does not want to deal with her, and would not care if she was dead.
Okay.
And that comes from the player, me also.
Yes. Okay. How about Kuzan?
I mean, if there's a tie, there's a universe where Kuzan might suggest a duel or something.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
Kuzan is not here for unnecessary death or anything, which is probably surprising for a vest. Honestly, it's just like a lot of effort and a lot to deal with, and he is just not interested unless it has to happen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But he's also aware that like Diedrich's curiosity should only be her problem and not the entire colony. So
All right.
if she dies, she dies. Word to Ivan Drago.
Okay. Lars, how about you, Lars? What if there is a tie between your boss and these administrators?
Well, okay, I've learned that there's some stuff going on that Diedrich, my current boss, has been suppressing very important information,
Mm-hmm.
deliberately endangering the colony.
Okay.
So, I mean, I have a conflict of interest, except to tell the truth, right?
Oh, you will definitely tell the truth. That is the whole purpose of your character.
Right. So, I mean, all I'll do is tell the truth. I hope that there isn't some kind of violent change of power. The administrators seem to know what they're doing and have been hard pressed to do what needs to be done because of my boss. So yeah,
I mean, if it's that obvious, you can tell in just one session.
Well, yeah, yes, but wow. So yes, I will tell the truth. If I hopefully in a tie, the administrators would retain power.
All right. How about this?
I
If
hope.
there is a tie, I will enable you to be the tiebreaker.
Ooh, ow. I'm going to get fired, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah. How about you, Molly? What if there's a tie?
Mally would vote for the administrator, primarily because Daedra is not only are they like in over their heads, they had like an immediate dismissal of any supernatural going on.
And the supernatural is very important to your character.
Yes, because Mally does a lot of supernatural things as well as being a doctor. So it's like, okay, this is very odd. I am pretty sure you've seen my job application of me performing mystical abilities.
Diedrich thought it was all a light show and that you're just a fancy doctor. All right, I think it was a really good session, and I want to say thank you to our new people. I'm glad we all had fun. I'm glad we finally got that combat that we wanted to do, and we're going to get more combat next time.
Woohoo.
And you might get a car. You know,
nice.
If you know, the election goes through, and I think it will this week, I'll let you all know. Next session will be July 4th. If we have enough people. I'm sorry I can't have a session next week because of my travels.
July 5th, you mean?
July 5th, yes, thank you.
Okay. I had to look at my calendar. I'm like, we're playing on July 4th? I can't make that. And I had to look at my calendar. Yeah, I will say, I'm happy this subplot is over because I fucking hate her.
Okay. So, if she loses, she's not getting her old job back, is she?
No.
She's been demoted.
No. She's not. She had umpteen million chances to be good and continued to be stupid and dismissive, and I have no desire to work with someone who is unwilling to listen to reason or even entertain the extra ideas. So, no.
All right. Alrighty, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Thank you for running a long session. I appreciate it.
No, yeah, I wanted you guys to all get a chance to introduce yourselves, and I wanted you to, you know, get your bearings. Ha ha.